I'm doing an apartment renovation today and I'm building in 1312 21 Chic Street, which is in the fashion district of San Myshuno. September is a hectic month and I'm doing a lot of assignments right now and trying to prep for exams coming up, so I just wanted to do something that was relaxing and fun. And when I'm renovating apartments, I just get to focus on the interior, so I experiment a lot with different aesthetics and compiling different items that I don't normally use. And yeah, I was trying to go for a boho chic aesthetic in this build, and I hope that came through a little bit. It's my first time playing around with items to try and create this look or something as close to it as possible. Anyway, I had a lot of fun building it, and I'm starting with the kitchen here, and I just installed the mod for Better Build and Buy catalog and the tool mod by Twisted Mexi, and it definitely makes the building experience so much better, and it really helps you to be more creative with how you can utilize different items. Also, sorting through the debug menu is no longer like a hassle, although it did take some used to in the beginning. I highly recommend it. Anyway, getting back to the build, a lot of boho kitchens I saw on Pinterest had these open shelving units to store glasses and plates and other cutlery items, and I wanted to kind of replicate that through using these empty glasses from the debug catalog. And I think once you go into live mode, the glasses will put out this green mist as a stinky odor because they are technically dirty dishes you have to wash, but it's the aesthetics I was trying to go for here, so I just used it anyway. I mean, you can always replace the items with different clutter or delete the shelves altogether. Everything is still functional, so I didn't really think it was a problem. As always, the kitchen is the favorite part of any build that I do, and this one I think may be my favorite thus far. I just really like how organized everything looked while still looking lived in, and I always like using a light green color in kitchens. I just think it makes it look so fresh and clean, which I think are good descriptions of any good kitchen. The living area in this apartment is all open floor plan because it was such a small space, so I just put a dining table in the middle of the kitchen, and I think it was a better choice than having an island counter and some bar stools. So yeah, that's what I did, and I love those paranormal curtains in the archway. I think it turned out really lovely. I also used the couches from the paranormal stuff pack. I didn't realize how much of a boho chic look it could bring, the paranormal stuff pack, but yeah, it did. I always thought it was the laundry stuff pack that had the boho aesthetic to it, but the paranormal stuff pack really came through this time. Yeah, so that's the majority of what I used in this build, and here I'm just using the tool mod to place the rug as a backsplash to a mirror, and it was my first time using tool mod, so I am a bit fiddly with it, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think I kind of got there in the end. I am currently working on another build using the tool mod because I want to get more comfortable using it. I did watch some tutorials on how to use the tool mod for rotation and elevating objects, but at the moment I'm only just getting used to the rotating bit because I'm still in the habit of using the 9 key to raise objects, but I definitely want more practice with it because it gives you more precision and freedom when building. I'm almost done with the living space. I just put down a few more decorations and swap out the curtains for the ones from Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack, and I noticed looking at a lot of inspiration photos on Pinterest and stuff that boho homes have lots and lots of plants, so I tried to incorporate that throughout the build by placing a lot of plants, almost like a plant mum. It was definitely fun and a pretty aesthetic to work with, and I'm just putting down some more decorations, a calendar and that boho looking tapestry thing, and just trying to put some more detail down here by placing an open shelf and some notes and pencils and letters from the debug menu, almost like your Sims just scribble down some things like the grocery shopping list and plop it down near the calendar. I move on to the bedroom area next, and I'm using the same curtains as the ones in the living space, and the bed is from the Seasons pack, and I really love that bed. I think I might overuse it a couple of times throughout any of my builds. I just really like how the duvet sort of drapes over the edge. It makes it look so cozy and a little bit feminine too. So instead of the open shelving units that come in the game, I decided to size up these wooden planks from the debug menu and sort of play around and raise it up so that it looked like one big shelf above the bed. And basically, I was just getting tired of using the shelves over and over again. And then I just pull out the basket shelving unit from the laundry stuff pack. I saw that in a lot of inspiration photos for Boho builds, so I was really glad that the Sims team included it in the laundry stuff pack because it fit in perfectly with what I was trying to go for. And yeah, just cluttering up the space a little bit. I do swap out the flowers for a more succulent looking plant from the industrial kit later on, so you'll see that change, and you'll see me deleting those hanging plants as well. I just thought it was a bit too much, and I don't really like how the glass had a blue tint to them. Yeah, I would have really preferred it to be clear, so I do swap it out for hanging fairy lights later on. I think overall I was just really happy with how I was able to go into a lot of detail with the decoration in the interior. Normally when I'm just building a house, I kind of slack off when I get into the interior. I don't really have much detail as I really should. Yeah, so I think I might do apartment renovations a lot more from now on. I just really like being able to really think and customize and personalize everything according to a certain aesthetic. Right now I'm just finishing off decorating this area. There I am just putting down the fairy lights, and I did manage to find a dream catcher from the paranormal stuff pack which I placed down over the bed as well. I used to have a dream catcher in my room as well, but it was like a necklace that I turned into a dream catcher, so I'm not really sure if it had the same effect as a dream catcher. Over here, I'm just placing down a full body length mirror, some more clutter items, and decorating the room a little bit more. And I do place a yoga mat down as well. I kind of imagine that this type of sim or person who enjoys boho aesthetic will be into that kind of yoga and meditation and stuff. I don't know. It's just something really calming about this whole, aesthetic that makes me think yoga. Anyway, just finishing off the room now, just a few more bits and bobs here and there, like wall decorations, some more plants, and a bookshelf. And by the way, the bookshelf that I use is the one from base game, and it is by far my favorite bookshelf in the game. I just really like how small and compact it is. I used to use it a lot over the desk as like a addition kind of thing, and yeah, I wish they just did more stuff like that, like small items that are functional and add to the gameplay. And yeah, I should be moving on into the entryway next, where I just put down a bookshelf, a console table, and then I also do the bathroom. And we are nearing the end of the build, and everything I do from here on out is kind of simplistic and very self-explanatory. So I think I will finish up my voiceover here, and if you like this sort of build and want to see more, then you can subscribe if you want, and yeah, I hope to see you back. Bye!